This is every parent's worst nightmare. The mother could be seen being comforted all day at the memorial by friends and loved ones. Well, these are not the type of shoes you want to be wearing. Here on the corner of Lydig Avenue and Bronx Park East, you can just see this sidewalk completely flooded. Such a heartbreaking scene here. One neighbor says she is sick to her stomach after she heard the impact from her apartment window. This all unfolding right next to this park where children are constantly out to play. Within the last few hours, we saw several police cars who were patrolling this area, collecting evidence, having a great time here at Yankee Stadium as night 2 here is officially underway. Take a look for yourself. This atmosphere is electric. Hours after violence broke out here at Virginia Park, the only signs of what happened on Monday are these gloves. This mask is telling the story tonight, as those in the neighborhood tell me that this truck was abandoned here in early June, and it is filled with garbage and is stinking up this block. And it's parked right in front of this church where people go to pray, and an auto body store, with the shop owner telling me he's fed up. Some of the money will go towards beautifying Morris Park Avenue by building new street trees, and other funding will go towards renovating Matthews Mulliner Playground. She says she could hear the gunshots from outside her window while inside. Some community members here on Nelson Avenue had to evacuate their apartment after this building caught on fire this afternoon. For many Knicks fans, this moment brings back all the memories of sticking with this team through the ups and downs, including the 2021 playoffs when Derrick Rose and the Knicks faced off against Trae Young and the Hawks. You can just see the amount of potholes on this road. William, what do you want to say to Jacob's mother? Well, the case dates back to October of 2023, when 23andMe announced a data breach that impacted nearly 7 million customers. I even took a shot myself, but I think I'll stick to reporting. This is every parent's worst nightmare. The mother could be seen being comforted all day at the memorial by friends and loved ones just around the corner from where the bodega is right here. The mother being wrapped in hugs as this community remembers the life of 12-year-old Jacob Freitas. A mother in tears, spending hours at a memorial built just feet away from where her 12-year-old son, Jacob Freitas, was shot and killed Saturday evening. Loved ones surrounding her, leaving flowers, candles, and stuffed animals, while trying to comfort a mother living every parent's worst nightmare. For the people who grew up with Jacob, the loss still doesn't feel real.
Ever since we found out, it was a shock to me, and I'm still in shock.
She remembers Jacob as the kid who was always outside riding his bike, playing sports like soccer and football, and never far from his dog, Max.
He was a nice person. He used to take care of other people. He used to be riding his bike back and forth. We used to play like the ball, like soccer, like football. That's a nice memory of that I have.
He was a nice boy. Everybody knew him in the block, and he was very respectful. We saw him grow up, so it's very tragic that this happened.
Maciel Ventura says her daughter went to school with Jacob, and the two would often play together. Maciel says Jacob was a good kid who never disrespected anyone and was very loving. Now, her daughter is without her friend, as another mother fears for her child's safety. She says, "I'm scared and not confident leaving her daughter alone, not even for a second." It's a fear shared by other neighbors. She says no one can really go outside. Look what happened to this kid, innocent. Police have charged 45-year-old William Ferrer in the shooting. As detectives escorted him from the 44th precinct in handcuffs Sunday, News 12 asked him one question. William, what do you want to say to Jacob's mother? He did not respond. Jacob's mother was too emotional to speak with News 12, but neighbors say they hope people hold their families a little closer.
Love your loved ones. Give the kids a hug today.
Meanwhile, Ferrer has pleaded not guilty this morning to murder, manslaughter, and a slew of other charges. He is due back in court on July 31st. Reporting in Mount Eden, Sam Israel, News 12, the Bronx.
My life is just different.
On Monday afternoon, a heartbroken father addressing the media for the first time since filing a $50 million lawsuit against Meta.
What this lawsuit about is not just money damages, it's about accountability. Meta should be held accountable for what happened here.
Back in May of 2024, 17-year-old Emery Mizell was a senior at Metropolitan Soundview High School, just 1 month away from graduating. Her life cut short just weeks before graduation. Police say Emery was allegedly stabbed to death by a 16-year-old girl in Soundview.
She was a smart girl. She wanted to be a nurse. She liked to dance.
Take it. He trying to get kinky.
She could rap. She hoped out a lot, you know, teach her how to cook. My world's upside down. And, you know, I'm bringing this because this is a parent's worst nightmare. And I won't want nobody else to, you know, have to go something like this.
Tony Mizell, her father, alleges Meta's algorithm fueled a month-long cyberbullying campaign that led up to his daughter's death. The suit claims the two girls never met in person and only had contact with each other through Instagram.
It's built to make these kids addicted to the app, and they're spending a lot of time on the app, and there aren't safeguards in place.
What safeguards do you believe social media companies should have in place to prevent an incident like this from taking place?
I can't comment on what they should have done, but they could put more warnings in place so parents are aware.
News 12 has reached out to Meta, but they declined to comment.
No, I wish I could have been in to stop it.
In Brooklyn Heights, Sam Israel, News 12.
I have no clue what's in there. I know it's a bunch of garbage, maybe food products, maybe something got in there, I have no clue.
Workers at AAJ Auto Collision showing News 12 the stench they say they've become all too familiar with, adding the recent heat is only making things worse.
It's reeking every day with the heat. It's getting worse. And somebody just dumped the truck here and left it.
He says it's impacting business.
It's affecting customers being out here, like, you know, stopping by because it smells really bad. And it's not fair to us at all, period.
But more importantly, his community.
There's a school around the corner, there's a lot of kids in the neighborhood. I can just imagine people coming out of church and what they have to smell.
The truck sits near the corner of Lord Alert Place and East 182nd Street.
Look at the dates.
Stephen and the store manager showing News 12 their attempts to get help, including multiple emails and 311 complaints. But they say they've had no luck. When you guys do reach out, what response do you get?
They said call the police, let the police come. Police says call sanitation, let sanitation come. Sanitation says call 311, and pretty much it's a cycle all over again.
News 12 reviewed the 311 portal and independently verified 12 service requests in the area since June 1st. Many of them categorized as abandoned vehicle, including the most recent submitted Friday morning. News 12 reached out to the NYPD to ask about its response to the location, whether the vehicle is eligible to be towed, and whether any enforcement actions have been taken, but had not heard back as of airtime. News 12 also reached out to the New York City Department of Sanitation for comment, but also had not heard back as of airtime.
It's just irritating people. It's terrible to the community. It's terrorizing the whole area.
Reporting in Belmont, Sam Israel, News 12, The Bronx.